Welcome to Edge of Eternity. This is episode 19 with Daryon and Selene. I have forgotten what I was going to do, so I might just have a quick check and see what I'm up to. We came out through the gate for a reason, didn't we? Maybe. No, that's right. We didn't come out through the gate. What we've done is we went to get find a save point, and we missed a whole bunch of stories in between. That's what we've done. So basically, I'm thinking that these exclamation marks might be a little bit important, but I'm also thinking that they might be parts of that guy. So maybe that guy we met, Axolotl, is actually part of Mobius. What was that? Oh man, that was a new crystal. We also saw some corroded Dunria. Let's see if I can pick some more of that up. Tantalum grey. Which we're probably going to need to deal with. That's Celestium. I know, I'm trying to find this exclamation mark. Might be. So we need to give this valley a really thorough exploring. We need to go fight all the monsters. We need to upgrade Selene's staff. We need to upgrade these guys' armor. And then we're going to go into Anselm's vein to rescue these villagers, not from themselves, but from a fate that, wow, what's that? Firebomb. Okay. Oh no, another gravestone. What's this one say? One step at a time at your own pace. Rushing will only get you here faster. I love those things. They're kind of really morbid in their own way. Alright, but I didn't see. Can we go in there? No, I didn't see where this exclamation mark is. 51 meters. It must be around the other side. All right, let's have a little scoot around these buildings and see what there is, because they all look so intriguing. It's 6:15 in the morning. I have a feeling I've run my poor characters through the night again, but they don't seem to be. Oh no, they're at 74%. They are a little bit ragged. All right, let's possibly not pick on too much stuff today. I know it's right behind me. What I need to do first is just pick up that shiny stuff. All right, fulgurite. I'm just doing a shiny stuff circuit. We'll be fine. Just grab that. Tantalum grey. Arden's lazuli, a beautiful gemstone harbouring an alluring red hue. Some people have claimed falling in love with it and died alone without regrets. I don't know if I want that in my backpack. Alright, now I need to find a gate. There we go. Let's talk to these guys. Ugh! Whoa! Those pilitches! They'll be the death of me! What pilitches? Those in the pen! This empty pen? Now you see my problem. They're gone! And it's my fault. I couldn't keep them entertained. Entertained, you mean? I mean, I wasn't miserable enough. Well, you look pretty miserable to me. Daryon. To you, yes, but not to them. Do you know what they say about pilitches? Pilitches love dread, tears, and blood. Yeah, I know the saying. I was a farmer. They only lay eggs when they're happy, and they're only happy if someone around them is sad or miserable or wounded or dead or... There it is. Yesterday my wife made a joke and I chuckled. They must have heard it and decided to punish me. That's why they went away, to get their kicks somewhere else. Nobody in their right mind raises pillages. They only bring misfortune. It's like signing your own death warrant. I know, I thought I'd manage, but now I need those pillages. We're all so hungry, we need the eggs. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for your pillages. Kick them your way, something like that. You would? By the gracious gods, thank you. If you want to find them, look for places where people are suffering or suffered, places of dread. Pillagers are drawn to that. No need to tell me. Like I said, I know pillagers. What do you plan to do once they return? I'll hire a bard to sing them some tragic ballad. Count me out for that one. Oh no. If you don't bring my pillagers back, my wife and I will die of hunger. That would make them so happy. They would lay plenty of eggs. That we need to survive. It's fantastic. Pillagers are indeed sadistic little birds. Why don't we track that quest? Man, find the right button to press. Quests. Okay, I've got Daedalus, Oroco, Burrowers, Morum. Splitting headache. What was that for? He's tasked us with finding 6 copies of himself among the plains of Solnar, all discernible by their inappropriate behaviour. The nature of these beings is elusive, but they're closely linked to the poor man's torments. Okay. Follow Rudolph. Okay, yep. And in feathered skin. Okay, we are following it. Awesome. And we get a singing soul staff. We so have to do this now. All right, let's oh my god. All right, where are you know, of course, that when we're doing this, these pillagers, they're going to lead us into treachery and trouble, I reckon. 1100 meters, 543 meters, 543 meters. Let's take that one on. And we'll just, like I said, we'll collect all of the treasures and the shiny bits on the way. There's actually one that's a little bit closer. Alright, take this one. Of course it's in a deserted ruin that looks like it might be, you know, trouble. Oh no, maybe it's not. 256, 48, 44. Wait, is that a shiny thing? I know. I may have trouble. Oh no. You know, what if the pillagers like these, let's just take on this Dunrear. That'll keep the pillage happy. Maybe it'll come and watch. We need to inflict 3 state alterations. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's go with 2 and zap that one. Boom. Ice roof that. Selene, you can drop an iceberg on its head. Oh, that's right. That's from that really powerful stone, which we were supposed to check out before we did stuff.
By the will of the gods.
Oh, this is Water Rift. Ooh, I like these things. Okay, so we need another... Okay, we do need to stop and check out our gemstones, because we might be able to retool our staves with really good gemstones. Alrighty, let us remove the crystal completely out of here. Yes. And we will have a look. Okay, this one has acceleration. Hit points. Fire strike. +3 attack, +3 defense. Alright, let's go with that one. Alright, the yellows are the only ones that give me lightning, aren't they? Okay, so I have time loop. Time loop. Alright, well I want icicle strike regardless. Defense breaker. And lightning strike. They look like my 2 best. Actually, let's have a look. Incantation speed and hit points. Or haste and 12 hit points. I think that might be a better one for him. Alright, so let's do that one. And let's also grab Defense Breaker. Right, that's made him a little bit more powerful. Switch over our characters. We will start with this one. I don't even know what gemstones we have for that. It would be probably, let's just do a little quick detour. Alright, attack and defense, incantation speed. Spring, we do want spring. If I don't have it on anything else, we'll grab that one. Alright, so she can heal again. So we're just going to quickly investigate this chain of crystals and see what we've got. So we have Water Rift, Ice Rift. So I can get both of those in if I put them there. Let's just have a look and see how many blue spots we've got down here. Just one. All right. So let's put Ice Rift in first. See, this doesn't give me a lot. Magic defense and incantation speed is probably a good thing to have. All right. Earth Rift, Crow's Crystal, and Fire Rift. I know. Haste and... Alright, so that would have to be the one that goes there. See, there's nothing much I really want. Let's do haste and incantation speed. And then you could, of course, have your Water Rift there. So that's if we did that. We get Ice Rift, Earth Rift, Spring, and Water Rift. Alright, so if we choose not to do that, we can Thunder Rift. That's a good choice, I guess. Magic defense, magic and hit points, defense. Right, let's do that. And then we have Earth Rift. It's an easy choice. I should have... Okay, Spring is already in, so we're just looking for incantation, speed, defense, and haste. Attack and hit points, haste and incantation speed. I think that has to be our winner. Alright. Fire Rift. We've got Earth Rift. Okay, so that gives me fire. So now I've got lightning, electrical, earth, speed, and fire. I think this might be the better path. Alright, we can go Water Rift with defense, haste, and incantation speed. Magic defense. Okay, so what I might do... Ooh, that's +5, +3, +4. That's +3, +4, +4. Alright, I'm thinking we have to go with this one. I need a staff with more, more chains, so I can stuff more crystals into it. That would be kind of cool. So that's kind of, I don't know, it's beefed our characters up a little bit, so we do need to remember to do that. Where were we going? We were going after a pilitch that is 189 meters this way. I'm liking, what are these? These are spectral. I've never fought one of these, so why don't we just find out what they do? Oh, we're going to get ghosted. Back down. Okay, we're not going to bother with the special attacks. We do need to find out what these things are vulnerable to. Let's get their attention. Alright, not fire. Selene, try lightning. Right, we're just going to... I know that Oroko is going to eat me. Daryon, you can try ice. Okay, so they're still vulnerable to ice, so I'm thinking that Oroko is probably vulnerable to fire then. We need to go and attack a few more of those. Wow, okay. Diluted memory. Didn't we have to... Alright, sorry, we're supposed to be chasing pillages. I'm going to try... I'll attack anything kind of on the way. Oops. Alright. Would be nice if those wine berries were good for something, even if it's like just healing potions. Where did that pillage go? I think there's like 3 of them together over here. But I can't find the one. Oh no, there it is. It's the center one. At least I think it's the center one. No, it's not. Fine, well, seeing as we're heading in that direction anyway. We've got our team health on 72%. I don't think that. I've got a feeling that's probably not a good thing. So we have spectral animals out here. We have corrupt animals out here as well. These guys aren't going to let me get to my pilitch unmolested, are they? No, they're just going to get in the way.
Dawn.
Don't move your characters. Yep, we can do that. They're allergic to ice. Let's zap it with that then. It's done quick. Alright. That was another superior gemstone. It has fire strike in it. I think we've already fire struck Daryon already. Let's head that way. Oh, there it is. Ensconced in the bandit's backpack, the pilitch is gently dozing off. Oh no, these are sick little birdies. You know, maybe if we'd brought the dead body of the bandit back, then that dude wouldn't have to listen to the bunch of really tragic, depressing songs. Why would you do that to yourself? Okay. There's some Croctus and a Roko over there. You know what? I know. I want to go chase them, but because we can always do with another dorsal tongue if we can get it. Okay, these guys are around the back of this mountain. I'm going the wrong way. Of course there's one in the mine. I'm thinking that actually might be that mine I didn't want to go visit until... Fine, you know what? Let's start a fight.
I won't back down.
Oh, cool. We got a few. Kill 2 enemies. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. That's a shame. Selene, you are getting quick. Or maybe let's try this. And Daryon, in the meantime, you can actually no, we want lightning for that thing. So 3, go lightning up the piggy. Whoa. I think I've only got 2. Let's just wait and see what Selene can do with her lightning rock thing. I may only be able to kill 1 enemy. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Daryon. No. Lightning bomb the piggy. There you go.
Take this.
I know, we didn't manage that. Alright. Roko shell. Ooh, a light blue superior gemstone. Time loop and ice rift. So it's a Selene stone. Alright, let's deal with that for her. Crystal, switch character. Except that we would have to give up. We'd have to give up our ice rift over here. And we'd have to give up our fire rift to get that. Okay, no, not worth it. Not yet, anyway.
Crater, lend me your strength.
Oh, you snuck up on me, you evil thing. Alrighty. Daryon, you get to firebomb the Croctus. I was saying we needed some more tongue. Dorsal tongue from the Croctus. So that's pretty good. Selene, no, Daryon, you get to zap. Yes, zap the Iroko.
Take this!
Alright. I know, we didn't get the extra gem because c'est la vie, c'est la guerre, right? Okay. A Iroko tail, a dorsal tongue, and a Iroko beard. So we're getting plenty of tongue for our cloth that we need to make. Let's just deal with this thing that's hiding over here. I know, come on, Daryon.
Wayward soul.
How many attempts does it take to start a fight with one of these things? Gosh. So we might not be managing to level up any new weapons because our weapons are maxed, but we are managing to increase our levels on our characters. So they're at level 17 now. All right. I'm hoping these crystals have like another use for another character at some point. I have been given the impression that they do so. Alrighty, let us Celestium and Fulgurite. Do I get to read this? Headstones. I will slit my arm open so wide that people will be able to take shelter inside. They'll feast on grubs and maggots until the fire is gone. Thus spoke Anselm, Praetor, and Ilvana agreed with both reluctance and release. So Anselm crawled out of the cradle of time to meet the faithful. Oh, wow, that's kind of gruesome. Kind of gruesome. There's another Croctus, that's fine. We're not chasing Croctus right now. We are chasing Pilitch. What does this say? Can I read it? No, I can't read it. Ah, but there seems to be one of those things that we're looking for nearby. Alrighty. Let us... I know, we're heading towards the Pilitch. Honest we are. We're just taking our time about it because we want to gather materials on the way. I know, every little duck in can have a secret. Let's go start a fight. Right click.
Follow my lead and we'll get through this.
Oh, goody. It's a big fight. Okay, Daryon. Burn it to the ground.
Take this!
Selene, likewise. You can have that one over there. Daryon, you can have this one, which is nice and close.
Take this!
I know, I forgot how many dorsal tongues I said I needed, but it was about 20 or so. So we must be getting close. Inching our way towards level 18. And I don't even know if I want to go into Anselm at the level I'm at, but that's okay because I haven't seen it, I haven't watched any YouTube on it, so I don't know what's in there. Let's start another fight. Lightning bolt these guys.
I love to use the force this way.
No, you don't. Alrighty, 2. You can lightning bolt that piggy. And Daryon can 3 lightning bolt this piggy.
Take this!
Lightning strike and thunder rift, or thunder rift and lightning strike is what I'm supposed to be saying. I'll get there eventually. I haven't been playing long enough to really have those names in my head. It's coming, just not yet. Good, we got some yarn, we can be making more fabric with that. Pretty sure these pillage are this way. Croctus.
Let's end this, quickly!
Yes, let's end this quickly. So many freaking fights. Wow, you're a smart aleck, Croctus, aren't you? It's one of those, I'm going to stay here at a distance and bomb you, Croctuses. I know, so things like, Daryon, that was mine. Oh, good. 2 yarn and a dorsal tongue. Because we like I said, we're going to need that fabric. All right, let's not pick on any more. Let's just go for these 2 that are in this way. Did we just... Yeah, we just headed back to... Is that a tomb? I don't think I stopped to read this. Let's stop and read this one. Krator and his children were powerless against the fire. Ilvana and her children were powerless against the fire. So Anselm gouged out her left eye, and seeing with only one eye, spoke thus to the other gods. I will save the people of Herion at the price of my own life. For this you will give me the 3rd throne. It's a story, and we're reading it out of order. Where did that pilitch run off to? I swear, these little beggars are moving. Yeah, they are nasty little pieces. Little fluffy balls of troublemaking. Let's just fight these guys because we can.
I won't back down!
Kill the marked enemy last. How many enemies have I got? Just the marked enemy. Okay. Fine, we'll kill it first and last. Hopefully. Because if there's another one out there, we lose. But that's okay. Boom. Alright. We're owning Harry's hand over fist here. We have a bunch of hide too. I've got to work out the crafting for armors. Where did that little pilitch run off to? It's still running as far as I can see. Okay. Drawn to misery, and these folks are really sad because they're starving. Yeah, that makes sense. It's amazing all of them aren't here actually. Oh no, is one of these birds monstering that dude? It is, isn't it? So this is in case you missed Mobius. Ah, this pilitch seems especially happy with the place that he's found. Yep, rude little bird. Alrighty, let's go find... Oh, let's talk to this guy. We need heroes. Heroes to fight the monsters, to fight the acolytes, to fight the corrosion. We do, I agree. 56, 46, 42, 35, 33, 23. Pilitch. This pilitch looks at the old man with morbid curiosity. Old man, cough, cough, cough. Ah, no. I will not let my family die of hunger. Tomorrow I'll go to Heraldsaw again, and again, and again, until they accept to help us. Yep. Alright, let's go find some more of our little pilitch monsters. And then we're going to go find an inn. Aha, I completely missed this sign to the cat place. We'll be heading that way. So the next pilitch is 1 kilometre away. Let's go find it. 67%. We do. We really need to let our characters rest. Things start to get a bit dicey at about this point. Alright. Of course they're on the other side of the mountain. I know, see, look, this is me being focused and not chasing all of the Croctus in sight. Okay, that one's 1,300 meters. This one is 1,000 meters. 900. Okay, we're going to go for that one. We don't want to run past it. There's nothing worse than running back and forth up and down the valley. Oh man, isn't that a tempting bunch? I know, and then there's that shiny stuff over there. Let's just find our pilitch and give our characters a bit of rest. Oh, is that that's a gravestone we haven't read yet, isn't it? Or is it one we read before? This might be the gory one about the arm. Yeah, that's the gory one about the arm. Okay. Just wander this way. The dot we want is that third dot from the left. I know, third dot from the left and straight on till morning. Troublemaking little budgie birds. I'm actually really intrigued by the way the Croctus and the Iroko seem to be getting on together. I'm thinking over there to my left might be the dudes. The cats. I will get it right eventually. You know what I mean. The cute little cat critters that we need to catch that worm with. There it is, over there. I know, I hate to think of how many resources I just raced past, but we are going to try and get this done, because it's like 7 o'clock at night. These guys have just run nearly a 24-hour shift. This pillage seems quite comfortable here. That is a worry. Mind you, that is also a lighthouse. And it says it's in... there's our campfire. Let us save our game, in case those pillages are a lot more trouble than we realise. There we go. And what we'll do is we will go and spend a night, give these guys 12 hours sleep. Any little adventurer needs their sleep. And then... I know it's darker at 7 AM than at 7 PM. That's pretty normal though. Alright. I'm thinking the pillages we're looking for are probably on the other side of this rock. And I'm thinking those exclamation marks are the 6 fragments of that dude Mobius. And we're probably not quite leveled up enough to defeat them. What is in there? Nothing. Okay. So we're going for the 482 and the 510. The 502. You know what I mean. That's what it was when I looked at it. And then we'll swing back and we'll grab the 70, the 700 meters away one. That's an interesting lightning display over there. See, there's a corroded Croctus, and I have to say, and some spectrals. Nice. I really, really want to get into a bit of a battle with those guys and just see what they've got that makes them like they are. There is such a lot in this valley that we have not explored. I didn't even... The pillage is waiting for something. Not anymore, it's not. These guys look like they're about to get into it. Okay. Wait, what's this? We could also die of hunger. Now that would be okay with everybody. You guys are a morbid bunch of freaks, you know that, right? Deathmark and Ice Rift. See, I don't think either Selene or Daryon can use Deathmark. I wonder if you can. Alright, let's go this way. So the superior stones seem to just be usable by more than one character, maybe. So they contain, and they've got better stat boosty things. I know, so technical. It's earlier in the morning. All right, let's grab this. Actually, I should have checked what that was because it doesn't look familiar. Okay, 291. Let's see what this gruesome little bird has found to sit its morbid little backside beside. Just swing wide around these Oko. I don't think actually we're going to be able to do that too well. Just grab that. Itching wineberry. There has to be a use. We get so many of them. There's got to be a use for them for something. All right. Oh, I found the. I keep saying the cat house. It's not the cat house. Oh my goodness. Okay. Seems we got here just in time. Quack.
I loathe to use the Force this way.
Finish the battle without Selene receiving damage. Oh man. These pillages are just such a lot of trouble. Whoa. Daryon, you just got bit by a thing.
Take this!
Boom. Uh-oh. Oh, well, at least he got their attention.
A prayer for your wayward soul.
Daryon, maybe we should fireball that last one before it decides to eat Selene. Oh boy. Alright, no, it's just going to firebomb Daryon instead. I love these things. They're just,
Take this!
vicious. Now, where is... You see, you could just take a pillage as an adventurer and all of the killing would keep it laying eggs for you for years. You don't have to be the one who carks it. Now, did we collect it? Yes. Alright, so we have one more pillage to collect. Let's just grab this shiny trinket over here. And then we're going to run for another kilometre. I know. To discover where the other pillage is. They're so morbid. They're like... I'm never going to look at them as cute little balls of fluffiness again. They're just morbid little monsters. I'm not even sure I'd want to make a roast dinner out of one. They're that. You know, if you eat something that feeds on misery, how does that make you feel? Just keep half an eye on those Oko and other things. What happens if I run close enough to get zapped by lightning from the crystal? Nothing. Excellent. Look at these three. There's three monsters, all different, all working together. So it's like there's some kind of monster pact in the valley. And then there's these things which look like nothing more than massive spider webs, and I don't know if I like them very much. Uh-oh. Ah, fine. It looks like we're going to have a fight with some monsters. Let's start
A
it.
prayer for your wayward soul.
Oh, I didn't get all of them. Oh. Alright, well, we're not going to kill it by backstabbing it. We're just going to kill it. Hopefully, Selene can zap the Oko. Oh no, there's another one over there. That's good. Daryon, finish off the Croctus. This is so much overkill, it's not funny. There it goes. Can we attack? No, we have to actually move. Let's move in to just for a little bit of piggy. Ouch! Appreciation. Daryon, I think you deserve to lightning bolt that thing.
Take this.
Boom. Wow, it's not done yet. Well, Selene, if you can get your spell off before Daryon takes his vengeance. Too slow. I know, Daryon does not like getting headbutted by the piggy. Alright, let's go. Like I said, we've got one more little monster chicken to find. And then we can what's that? There it is. Alright, so the other thing we're noticing is all these exclamation marks, and once we catch this pillage, I might go and see if my theory proves correct, because I'm pretty sure that those are the 6 dudes we've got to go catch for Mobius, or we've got to destroy for Mobius, and I'm also pretty sure Mobius is probably lying to us in some way. That we're not going to like very much. Not that, you know, there's a way to be lied to that you ever enjoy. But there you go. Really? Chicken? Really?
They just keep coming, don't they?
Well, these chickens are troublemakers, that's why. Let's... Oh, without exploiting their elemental weakness. Oh, man. Alright, well, in that case, we'll use lightning on them instead of fire. Selene, you can lightning bolt that. Watch the one behind you, mind you. Daryon, what happens if you just use your normal attack? Ah, it's much more effective if you're not using elementals, okay. And it's immune to lightning, what are you thinking? You're trying not to kill it, aren't you? Right, fine. 2. Ice is not an elemental weakness. Let's just see what happens when you do this. Alright. It's not fond of it. And if we use an ordinary hit... Oh, that's a pretty pinky purple gem thing. Nice. I wonder what it's got in it. A superior gemstone +1 and a gemstone. I don't think I've seen that colour in my staves though, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. This pilitch cackles with delight. Ah, yeah. Thanks, pilitch. Alright. So we were also going to go and investigate an exclamation mark. Oh, and a chest, because chests are cool. And oh wait, and there's okay. We're just going to take out these Oko if we have to. Boom.
I will commend your soul to the gods.
Defeat all your enemies in less than 6 turns. No problems. You grab that one, Selene. Daryon, you can grab this one. Ooh, they're a little bit tough. But a normal hit should do it. Oh. I know. I'm trying not to do too much overkill here. That is a different colour gemstone, isn't it? It's like it's not just a purple one that isn't coloured right. I know, I wasn't coming up this way until I saw the fruit. What is that? Thunder amber. Causes thunder and damage and stuns the target. We have all these neat little tools, but not enough spaces to hang on to them and keep them available for battle. So you kind of got to choose. I don't want to choose. Celestium. Let's grab this. A superior gemstone. Magic defense +4, speed +4, and spring +1. That is so Selene's. Alright. So maybe before we duck down this side alley, we might crystal up just a little bit. So we'll grab Selene first. We'll right click and remove all of that crystal chain. And we will drop in the superior gemstone. Magic and hit points. Attack and magic defense. I'm actually going to go with that because she might get hurt less. Superior gemstone with the earth rift. And then we go back to, okay, attack and incantation speed. Incantation speed, defense and haste. She's already got spring in the first gemstone, so we don't need to double up on it. Attack and hit points. Haste and incantation speed. Let's go with that. Now we were also doing fire rift. See, that's very tempting, but what we need is this. So that's haste. Do we have it on another gemstone? That's earth rift. All right, we are going to stick with our fire rift just to give her those two elements. This one gives me ice rift, 433, 534, again ice rift, 3-4 and 3-4-5. Okay, so we're going to go with 534. Where is it there? And that should be fine. Like I said, I need a staff with a bigger thing. Let's have a quick look at Daryon's stuff. See if we can't give him something better. It's not looking good. Alrighty, let's go. Superior gemstone, attack, magic, and defense acceleration. Attack, defense, and speed. You know what? I think that can stay there. Then we got one of these. Okay, so we can time loop it, or we can time loop it. Magic, defense, and speed. Alright, let's go with the hit points. It's an easy choice at that point. We don't have any extra, so we lightning strike, attack, magic, defense, and defense. Okay, so it's probably going to be those two, but let's have just a quick haste and hit points and lightning strike. I'm not sure how magic defense works with Daryon, but we will go with that, and then we'll go with defense breaker. All right. So I'm not sure if he's better or if that was just the same, but anyway, he's got a couple of superior crystals in him. Let us just see if we can find this trouble over here. All right, no, I thought that shiny patch of snow was actually something else. All right. Hey, how you doing? Hey, where are you going? I thought I could open that chest behind you. That old chest? Huh, nothing worthwhile in there, trust me. Mind if I check inside anyway? Oh, that's going to cost you, pal. How much? 100? Sure. You ready to give me 100 for the chest? Now wait a second. What's the matter? I told you it was okay. Well, I just changed my mind, actually. For 200, you can take a look. How about it? Sure. So you're ready to pay 200 to see what's inside? No questions, just throwing away your money to the first guy you meet? Do you always negotiate like this? What's the matter? You're asking me if I'm willing to pay 200. I'm telling you I'm okay with it. What do you know? I'm just about to change my mind. Price is 300. I'm starting to see where this is going. Oh dear. 300. Agreed. But you don't even know what's inside the chest is worth it. I guess I'm just curious. Man, what's inside is really not worth paying 300 for. Really? How does 500 sound to you? Raising the price again? Do you want to make a deal or not? I know, but I'm having second thoughts, okay? It feels like I'm ripping you off. It feels wrong. Then why don't you just lower the price? It's not really an option for me. I need the money, so I got to do the opposite. Push it sky high. We're not getting anywhere. Listen here, considering what's inside the chest, I'm already swindling you for 300. And I'll regret doing it. Make no mistake. I may not look it, but I'm a man of honour, a man of conscience. So I've decided that 300's too low. My moral integrity's got to be worth more than that. So 500. It's okay to refuse. Okay to refuse? So what do you say? Ready to give up 500 to see what's inside? Sure. 500, but you're crazy. I have the money, you have the chest. What's the problem exactly? But there's nothing of value in that chest. Nothing of value to you, maybe. No value to anyone. I'm telling you, what's inside is outright mundane. It's nothing. Chicken feed, a fart in a windstorm. Still want to pay? You've got a problem with money, or a problem with trust, or a problem with chests. I don't know which one, but you really have some big issue here, friend. Listen, I just want to know what's inside the chest. What do you have to make it more difficult? Just take my money, carry on with your scam, and be on your way. I can't let you do that to yourself. Do what? I'll raise the price one last time. One last time. But this time it'll be for a good cause, to dissuade you. I guess I'm too much of a man of honour to take advantage of you. You're sick in the head and I've got ethics. So you're going to raise the price again, huh? How much? 1,000. 1,000, huh? Are you actually considering it? Of course I am. No, stop right there. Do you know what's inside this chest? No. Then I'm going to tell you. It's a potion. Read my lips. Potion. Sounds like a really good potion. No, it's the lowest of the low, the blandest, reddest, plainest red potion there is. I'm starting to think you're having second thoughts and want to keep what's inside for yourself. Yeah, but are you still willing to pay 1,000 for it? Sure. Here, take my money. So you're really giving me 1,000 hairs for what's inside that chest. Don't be mad at me for taking this money from you, all right? Thank you for your patronage, I guess. I gotta go now. Leave you alone. With the chest. Yes, with the chest. Are you going to be okay? I don't know. Remember, I told you, against my own better judgment, I even raised the price and still you went for it. You have a trust problem, buddy, or a problem with curiosity. I don't know what, but you've got a condition, man. See you round. That was so much more fun than what I was expecting. And yes, it's just a health potion. That's awesome. That is so freaking awesome. Oh dear. I'm going to rip you off. Fine, do it. Clearly though, if he needs the money, maybe I have a chest problem. Oh wow, it's an achievement. That's cool. Oh dear. But I mean, if the guy needs it and you're bound to help anyone you meet, as per that little conversation we had with Selene earlier, then it doesn't really matter what's in the chest. If he needs he needs the money to risk getting murdered for ripping someone off, then fine. Oh, that's hilarious. See, when I saw that achievement, I thought it was just, collect 1,000,000 trillion chests. I just want to see if this is a cave. Because, if it's a cave, we're going in. Nope, not a cave. So yeah, Nekaru, there you go. Finally remembered the name for the cat things. And we have to go find the farmer. I almost forgot because I was laughing too hard about the chest. A chest problem. I know, it's probably not that funny, but I liked it. The conversation was really good. Homunculum. I know, we've got to go and find the farmer. Because I want to go find the staff, the recipe for the staff, because that looks kind of hippie. Silent staff thing. And we're probably going to have to make a silent staff before we can make the staff. So I can see a little bit of crafting in our future, probably next episode though. Oh, you know what? On our way through, we're going to discover what these corroded things do. I have a feeling I may regret this, but let's go start a fight anyway. Right click, boom.
Don't worry, I got this.
Don't worry, I got this. I don't know. Finish the battle without... Oh, whoa, maybe I don't got this. All right. So Croctus usually immune to lightning and usually fire, right? Yes, they're still vulnerable to fire. Now Selene gets a go, and we're going to try dropping a bunch of earth on a bunch of monsters. Let's try these two. Maybe we'll get a little bit of damage out of it for them. And Daryon can try using lightning on the Oroko thingamy. What's it over here?
Take this.
It's... Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Selene, drop your firebomb. Oh no. Okay, well, I bombed that one. And she lost her spell. Alright, fine. Well, we're going to try dropping it on them again. And Daryon is going to... Is that a time loop? Decrease the speed of an enemy. Why don't we decrease the speed of this dude? Oh, anyone casting a spell gets zapped. Oh, fine. I'm just going to smack you all then. You first.
Take this.
Selene, do your thing if you can. Alright, that corroded piggy is immune to lightning bolts. Let's see if it's immune to... I don't know. Hey, where's my icicles? I got rid of my icicle strike. Well, that's just not going to happen. I'm going to have to rip that crystal out and change it. Whoops, wrong piggy. Ow, do you mind? So this is what I was curious about. Will it... Yes, it will. Alright. He's out of MP. That's fine. He can just smack the things. We're good. Gone. Oh, wait, there's a thing. If he's out of MP, can he give himself MP? Is that an MP potion? This is where I always muddle things up. Selene, you can, I don't know, fireball the piggy. Is that the last piggy left? Fine, we'll fireball that one. Daryon, you can lightning strike the piggy. It won't do you any good, but okay.
Take this.
This sword will do plenty though. So there's nothing really exciting about corroded that I can see. Fine. Let's go find this farmer. I was hoping to find some more mine rolls. But that's not happening. That's okay. We'll just grab this, but probably Celestium is good. So because we're going on a bit of a crafting binge, we might as well just pick up a few materials on the way. And we definitely have enough Croctus tongues for things. That's not the farmer, is it? No. Hello, small child. What are you doing out here? Do you perchance have a Neckaroo? I'm looking for someone with a Neckaroo. We don't. We're looking into getting one, though. Great. Please pass by if you get one. Okay, I can do that. Where's the farmer? Oh. Nearly went right past it. Oh, okay, he's that way. Okay, there's also a purple dot, which we're going to have to look into. At the temple, of course there is. There's the stairs. We're good. Okay, those are lights leading up to the temple. Gotcha. I know. Shiny objects. They make every journey twice as long, and I don't even know what those things are used for. And before I leave for the front lines, I'll make sure that the time I've spent teaching you hasn't been in vain. You know I'll do my best, Master, but there's only so much I can learn in 3 months of training. And this is precisely why we need to go over this again. People's lives are at stake. I guess. So, start over. So, there are 3 main types of affliction in this world. The afflictions of the breath, of the blood, and of the mind. What are some of the breath afflictions? The afflictions that relates to the respiratory system or the general body temperature. If the patient's lungs are failing or his nose or his throat is considered to be a breath affliction. How are they healed? By making the patient breathe through fireleaf bellows. Good. Next, blood afflictions. Afflictions of the circulatory system and most internal organs, except for the lungs. When someone suffers from poisoning, blood loss, internal wounds, digestive disease, it is considered a blood affliction. How do you treat these ailments? By spilling ether blood on their forearm, the blood will seep through their skin and reach the nearest streams, purify it, then mend the wounded tissues inside the wounded or poisoned organs. Good. And last, mind affliction, which concerns various states of delirium, folly, confusion, whether someone is losing their mind due to a sickness, a curse, or a momentary lack of composure. It can be cured by puncturing the back of their neck with a crystal needle. Don't forget nerve pain. Yes, nerve pain. It's always hard to discern whether it's related to another affliction or not. You will have to use your best judgment on this. You may also have to rely on the help of others. Don't hesitate to ask the help of Sanctorian priests and priestesses. If need be, they're also trained in these matters. See, there's even one listening to us right here. Sorry, I admit it's been a long time since I was taught this. It was a good refresher course. Then you won't mind if my pupil asked you for your help in case of need? Of course not. The situation arises, it would be my pleasure to help. Then take this. It is good to know he won't be alone out there. Thank you. Now it is time for me to leave. I trust you'll be good. I have faith in you, but don't hesitate to ask for help. I will, Master. Thank you for everything. Okay. Smelling salts. Okay, wow. Alright, we'd better head back and finish up Pilitch mission. And then we best save our game, I think. Wait, there's more? I missed them. Oh, please, you gotta help me. I was going to market to sell this little demon here, but somewhere along the way he's managed to peck some monster's butt without me noticing it. So we ran all the way here, but the monster's still on our tracks. I bet it's out there, waiting for us, and I just can't feed it the pillage. It would bring me bad luck. Can you get rid of it, please? Please? He's really, really angry. Oh, no. Yes, I can do that. What is the mission we're after for this one? Alright, I don't know what the mission is for that. We may have to come back. It doesn't look like we've accepted it. Oh, I know, because I didn't listen all the way through. Bokig? Breeder, who taught you to peck monsters in the butt, huh? I never taught you that. Okay. Alright, so I don't quite know which monster's butt it pecked. Oh my giddy aunt. That one? We're thinking this one? I don't think I can take that one on just yet. It wasn't out here before. I'm going to assume the chicken decided to peck the biggest croctus in the valley because it's a pilitch. Alright, we're just going to zip around the Dunria. We are definitely going to have to upgrade our weapons and armor. Hopefully the poor dude doesn't think we're busting out on him and running away. But that thing is going to take a little bit of preparation. I think no one needs to teach a pilitch how to peck a dangerous monster on the butt. I think pilitches do that. It just comes natural. Will this get my master into lots of trouble? Yes? Awesome. That's a pilitch. Alrighty, let us... Catastrophe! The pilitches are only mildly amused by the farmer's dismay. The bard couldn't come. There's no one to entertain the pilitches, no one to sing to them the tragedies. I'm done for. My family will die of starvation. Cluck, cluck. Well, I've done my part. The rest is your problem. No, I need help. You seem rather depressing. Excuse me? Help me. Can't you sing them something sad for me? For my family? No way. Please, 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 please. I'm not singing. I can't believe you're making me do this. How's it going? It's been 3 hours now. They don't care one bit for my songs, and I know some pretty depressing ones. Cold-hearted jerks. Cluck, cluck. Bok, bok, bok. Sigh. Better call it a day. You've done what you could. You go get some sleep. I'm not done yet. I could just sing you any song and tell you any kind of story. You just wouldn't give a damn, would you? You just don't even care for other people's sadness anymore, huh? Bok, 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 cluck, cluck. Just like everyone else back there. Like me. When did I begin to feel this empty? Was it the rescue mission? Walk? We thought it would be an easy mission, but... In the end, there was only the two of us, Asta and me. We finally found a village, but the people there were already corroded. 3 of them were banging on a door. From inside the house came cries for help. They were a child's. Bok, bok, bok. So we dispatched the 3 corroders, didn't even pause to think what was going on there. Then we barged into the house, and there we found her. Don't worry, we told her. I remember I felt like a hero at that moment. We killed the monsters. I was stupid. She looked at the corroder we'd just slain and burst out in tears. That's when we realized that we just killed her family. Bok, 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 bok. She was corroded too. We did what we had to do. Bok, 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 quack. Oh, poor Daryon. I don't feel so good. Well, son, I don't know what you did, but they really loved it. I've never seen them hatch so many eggs in a day. Here's your share. Feel free to drop by and spin them another song. Never again. This sure brings up memories, Asta. Asta, he died shortly afterwards. He lived in Jugholm, didn't he? I wonder if they put up a grave in remembrance of him. Oh no, Daryon. Well, we made it to level 19. And got the singing soul staff recipe. Alrighty, now I just have to remember where that save point is. I think it's over by the lighthouse. So we're going to go and save our game again, and then I'm going to call it a day. We might fight something on the way, but I'm not entirely sure. That was pretty sad. Poor Daryon. It's kind of reminded me of a zombie story, to be honest. Roded zombies. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some similarities there. I'm just going to try not to... I know, in a minute I'm just going to lose my cool and attack this Oroko. Maybe. Let's see how we go. Oh, I am going to have to attack the Oroko. Get out of here.
I will commend your soul to the gods.
Alrighty, it's still vulnerable to lightning. Selene is going to drop a lightning bolt on its head. Yes. Daryon is going to drop a lightning bolt. Actually, we need to change its crystals. I'll try and remember to do that next episode. Boom. I was just thinking how mad Selene would be if she didn't get to kill the Oroko. There we go. He's not powered by a crystal. There was no enemy that filled that criteria. Diluted memory. Alright. Let us head to our save point. Ooh, and pick up things on the way. On this note, I'll leave you. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later.